Today, well, this week has been utterly amazing and crazy at the same time. I don't really know where to begin. This week, I've had no time to think about or to make a video, so I was kind of panicking because this entire week has just been all over the place. So right now, I'm on my way to pick up my two cousins, and after that, I am going to maybe Greenbelt, I think, just to buy a cake because I got my first TF. Doing the thing that I love the most, which is acting. I guess this is like a vlog, life update kind of thing. If you've been seeing my stories on Facebook or stuff like that, what have I been doing? Well, of course I can't say everything, but this week has been just a blessing. Like, I feel like I've been waiting my entire life for this week to happen, and it just all dropped on me. It just dropped. I can't even look the camera in the eye. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start, which was I spent this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, in an acting workshop with Audrey Diaz, and our acting coach was Ron Morales. I'm sorry if this thing is a little shaky. I'm just using my hand to hold the camera, and my arms are not stable and it's shaky, and I'm in the car, and I'm gonna switch hands now because it's starting to ache. So yeah, we had an acting workshop. It was really fun. It was my second ever film acting class, since I did take a film acting class in Ateneo with Missy Mara, which was absolutely amazing too. But this time it was kind of different, I guess, because instead of focusing on, well, in general, what I can say is that what I've learned all throughout my years, like more than half my life in theater, is that when your acting comes from how you want to affect the other person. But what I've learned, I guess, and what I've developed as a skill is how to act internally, I guess, focusing on inner life, which, I don't know, it's contradictory in a way, but I guess, you know, life is about balance, and you gotta learn how to do both because you never know what the director wants to get from you. So yes, that was what the workshop was focused on. Do I have it? Oh no. Ooh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Thank you so much, Tito Audrey and Ron Morales. You guys were so good to us, to the 17 of us, and I've learned so much. So yeah, that was my experience during the weekend. And then I'd say Tuesday night, I got a text message from a talent agency asking me to come in for a teleserye. Well, they asked me to be a regular, and I was like, oh my god, regular! You know, like maybe that meant like I had a character, I had lines. Apparently, I got to the set. It meant that I was like an extra. I had a role as a student, but it wasn't particularly like a real role. Does that make sense? Like, I was just a student, but I was still so excited that that didn't really matter for me, because just being on set and being able to contribute to the production was already so much for me. I had so much fun being an extra. I actually made my own character. I don't know if they noticed or like, but I did it for my sake because I was having so much fun. I made my character like a chismosa girl. I had fun doing it. I tried to incorporate that character in every single scene, and if you catch it, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say anything about it, so I'm not gonna say anything about it, but I'm gonna say that if you catch it, you might see me drop a line or two. So that was exciting. That was really exciting, being able to put on a lapel and know that they're closing up on me whenever I'm saying a line. Woo! Just thinking about it, I was like, I hope they don't cut it out. I mean, I know there's a huge possibility that they might cut it out even though it's in the script, but here's to hoping and praying, fingers crossed, that they keep that scene. I mean, it was in the script anyway, right? They should keep it in. So we packed up, we wrapped up. A few good words were said to me that really lifted my spirit and my ego. I mean, it feels so good, you know, when that has been your dream your entire life. Like literally my entire life, I've never wanted to be anything else except an actress. And the few times that I wanted to be something else was because I wanted to act as a person in that profession. Like for example, like when I watched House, I had like this roaring passion to be an actress so I can be a doctor. So it's stuff like that. Like I wanted to be an actress so I can be this, to be that, to be that. And so now I got to do it, and it was amazing, and I was paid for it. It was like surreal, because usually, you know, you do it for exposure, for experience, because those are the things that matter, right, when you're climbing. But this time I was paid for it. And it was a whole different experience. It was so good to hold that money. The day after, I slept an entire 12 hours, woke up late in the afternoon, and then that night I got a message from Madison Events asking me if I wanted to come in for a character show. And then I got all hyped and excited all again. It's like, I mean, if you guys don't know what it is, it's an amazing like company management that does, what do you call this? That does shows for birthday parties. So that's what they do, and they specialize in like Disney, or like they do a lot of different characters. It's amazing. Just go search them. And so yeah, I had a workshop for that also with them, and I haven't really gotten word from them since that workshop until yesterday night. Yesterday night was the night that I got it. And so, you know, this week has just been crazy. Like, I've been doing everything that I love, getting news about things that I love doing, things I've been waiting for. And I know that my level of excitement is probably, how to explain this? I feel like maybe I'm being too excited. Like, sometimes I feel like, oh, maybe I'm overacting, maybe like it's not really going to go anywhere. But then, you know, it all happens in 1 week, and that's all you've ever wanted to do, or like you've ever dreamed of doing, and it really feels like the start, because I don't plan on screwing it up, you know. Like, you know how like when you've waited your entire life for something, when it comes to you, you don't just, you're not lax about it, right? Like, you give it everything you've got, and that's what I totally plan on doing. That's what I plan on doing. So I spent the entire trip from my house to here in Dasmariñas Village talking about my week, and I hope that it's interesting enough for this vlog, because, you know, another thing that I really want to take seriously is YouTube. I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm not gonna take it seriously. I committed to it. I really want to do this, and so I'm trying to give you quality content for the very few viewers that watch me. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope this isn't just like a little like overexcited session that, I hope I don't sound shallow to you guys. That's, yeah, so I will get back to you guys later. Hopefully there's more to vlog for this vlog with the remaining days that I have before I need to edit this and post it. I hope that my life gets more interesting, and I hope yours gets interesting as well. And if you have a dream, sorry, I just have to check. If you have a dream and you're waiting for it, just keep working at it. Go do whatever you need to do to learn the skills that you need for that job, for that dream, or for whatever you want. If your dream is to travel or stuff like that, just do everything you need to do to get there. And once you've gotten a chance, no matter how small it is, don't treat it like that. Treat it as the beginning, because you don't know where it'll go from there. And you have to be prepared, because you don't know when opportunity will strike you. You just have to be ready all the time. So yeah, I'm hoping and praying for all your dreams to come true, and that is all for right now. I'll see you guys later. So I just came from the mall and I bought my favorite pastries from Mary Grace, and I'll show you guys what they are. So the first thing I got was lemon squares because I love lemon squares, and the ones from Mary Grace are super good. The ones from Conquest are good too. This is Food for the Gods, which I only have during Christmas, but I saw it in Mary Grace, so I had to get them because I love Food for the Gods. And then this is a lemon Santi cake. I don't know, what do you call it? A cream cheesecake? I don't know, like a cheesecake. Hi guys, we're walking in the mall with lots of people looking at us. Yeah, like we're... Okay, now she needs to buy... I have to buy foundation because I don't want to use my high-end foundation all the time for shoots. So I have to buy a nice cheap one. A nice, yes. And Dad's here to help me. Yeah. It's very... You're very helpful. You're a very nice cousin. I think we're going the wrong way, Jess. We're going to Forever 31. We have to go there. Wait, what brand? Maybelline. Fit Me, because everyone's saying it's good. Fit Me? Do they even have your skin tone? We'll see. I guess we'll see. My arm's getting tired. Okay, put it down then. Okay. Hi, we're back. And we have a bag. How do you show it? You want to show it? Yeah. And then right now we are buying this. I'll just make a video later talking about all these things, but I'm not sure if I'm buying them yet. Yeah. So we're looking for cheaper ones. And also brushes. Because brushes are... I know, I need to find a cheap brush. I don't know where to find one. There! No. Here? Those are things. How about... Ate, I'm losing you.
That's the lightest and the least. And it's pretty clear the matte finish. Kahit no need to put powder camera, using retouch na lang, okay na.
This is my skin.
Yes. This 102 Shell Beige.
That is your skin color. It is.
This was one
I like your keyboard.
Thanks.
Hello, wonderful, beautiful people, and Jazz and I just got back from shopping. We were also with my mom actually, and we also ate in Yoshinoya. And right now, I just wanna film my first impression of the things that I bought. While I'm talking, I'm gonna be removing the makeup that I tested on the sides of my skin and whatever residue is left here. I also put concealer. This is God, I can't find it because it's so worn out. But this is a Lancome makeup remover. It's small because it's a tester. I actually have the big one over there, but of course I'm going to use the small one to finish this before I start using the big one. But it's an eye makeup remover, but I use it all over my face because it works, and it's really heavy duty. So just remove that. Okay, so I went and bought makeup because I needed it for my shooting. Oh, hi Jazz. Because in my last shoot, I used my Medj high-end products like Lancome and Urban Decay and stuff like that. And I want to start building a set of cheaper products for my shoots. I don't want to keep using high-end products. I feel like it's a waste of money. I want to keep those for special occasions, for events and things like that. I was just looking for some really cheap but durable and good quality products, some drugstore products. So far, the only really cheap makeup I have are ColourPop lippies, and the reason for that is not because I'm a rich person, but because my skin is very picky. I have asthma of the skin, which makes it very hard for me to buy makeup because if it's not good quality, then I break out. So I have a very nice small set of good branded makeup, but I do realize that there are really good cheap brands that I just haven't been able to explore because I've been so afraid to try anything drugstore. But now I searched, I did my research, and I'm ready. I'm ready for this, for this task, for this challenge. So let's hope that I don't break out, because I really don't want to use expensive makeup on shoots. That would be terrible, and that would be such a waste of makeup, I feel. So now that my face is all clean, the first thing I'm gonna put on is this L'Oreal Paris 24-hour foundation. It's called Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 102. Can you see that? Do I need to do this, or does that not work because I'm using an iPhone? So let me just tell you a story. I went out today with the intent of getting Maybelline. Maybelline fit me because it's been all over. It's been advertised to me. Facebook knew what I wanted, all that. But when I got there, so they said 10 shades for Filipina skin, right? That's how they marketed it. That. So I'm just gonna look at the camera because I need to see. They said 10 shades for Filipina skin, and I was so excited, like, yes, Asian skin represent. Oh, it's shaking, sorry. Asian skin represent. Suddenly something for me. Nope, there wasn't anything for me there. I checked all 10, and the only one that was light enough for me was the first shade. And even then, that shade was yellow toned. Maybelline. Not all Filipino skins are yellow toned. They literally only had, I think, 1 or 2 pink toned ones, and they were dark. So, like, ooh, this is pretty. So, yeah, I really had the intent of getting it. I put it on, it was yellow toned. It was quite obvious, actually, it wasn't my skin tone, well, at least the tone of my face, right? And I was like, it's the cheapest one. I don't really plan on buying something worth 800, 1,000 pesos. So I was like, I'll just buy a neutral colored powder, a pink toned powder to cancel it out. And I found one. So I was so ready to buy it. But then I passed by L'Oreal and I asked the girl what their cheapest foundation was, and they said this one. And then I said, do you have any light colored pink toned one? And they did. They did. But again, it's the lightest tone available in the Philippines. And I know I'm not the whitest person here in the Philippines. I'm not the whitest person. So what about those people who are fairer than me? Then they don't, it's difficult for them to find foundation here, right? I mean, drugstore foundation. They would have to go to the high-end stores. It's just really hard. Especially when you're pink toned. Because I went to the other places like NYX, Nishido. They didn't really have my skin tone. All their lightest skin product color was in yellow. We're not all yellow toned. So I like this. It does dry matte. She said spread it with your fingers, that should be good. It did, and it looks great, I think. Me thinks it's great. I bought it because it was on sale. It's actually 700 pesos, you can see there. 700 pesos. But I bought it for 525. Also, another issue with Maybelline, well, for me personally, my personal issue, it's not a pump or a squeeze thing. It's like you just open it and then you have to pour it like that. I bet it's a great product. I really want to try it, and I'm sure that if I go to another country and they have other shades there, I'm for sure gonna pick up my shade just to see how it is. But Lord, do you think you can, Maybelline, do you think you can put it in a packaging that we can all use, like, without mess? Because I'm a very messy person, and I guess I'm just not your audience right now. I'm sure it's a great product. Everyone's saying it's unbelievably good. I'm just, you know, when you're clumsy and you have pink skin tone that's light, I'm just gonna accept my fate. The next thing I bought is this Nishido Final Powder. I bought it because it's, okay, real talk, I bought it because it's 150 pesos. It's 150 pesos, it's a loose powder, it's for final touches. What else could you ask for? It comes with this little poof, and I mean poof, puff, poof. And it you do this and then you do this. So, but I think I'd like to use a brush, so I'm gonna hold on. You guys didn't see it because I wasn't recording. But when I took this thing out, powder went everywhere. But all's good, all's good. I think I might need a fluffier brush than this, but that's one thing that I've been thinking about. I feel like I need like this whole new set of brushes. I've literally been using these brushes since I was 18. That's like 3 years ago. I like it. I look flawless. Oh my goodness. Except for my eye bags, of course, because I removed my concealer. But is it also bothering you guys that I'm not looking at the camera? So it's bothering me that I'm not always looking at the camera. And that's, of course, because I'm putting makeup on. So I have to look at the image. Ooh. How do I do this? Do I put back the tape? No, I don't. Do I just put the poof on even though... Ooh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do I do? What do I do? It's all over. It's, can you see that? How do I? Ooh, but I can't put it back because. So the issue with this, now that I'm thinking about it, is that each time it shakes, the loose powder is gonna get on the puff, and there's gonna be too much product on it. I really need help. Obviously, I'm not a makeup guru or I'm not an expert because I am having issues with new kinds of things, but first impression, I really like it. I really like these two. I feel like they go very well together. If you guys are wondering, I am shade 102 in the L'Oreal Infallible. Shade 102, which is Shell Beige. And for Nishido, I am Pink Glow. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chat.